What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today I'm going to bring you guys some of the latest news related to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm sure you guys already know this is the newly announced Call of Duty for 2014, and if you haven't already, I recommend that you go check out my trailer breakdown. I'll link in the description. I went into depth and analysis of some of the cool things in the game, and you can find that in the description. But over the last few days, a lot of information has come out, mostly from Sledgehammer and also from Call of Duty, and also from a Game Informer article, and they basically have kind of this exclusivity where they've got a lot of info and they've been revealing it slowly, and a lot of it came out yesterday. So it went into depth pretty much in Advanced Warfare, most of the single player features, and kind of hinted at some co-op and multiplayer features as well, which I'm going to talk about. And of course, there's going to be loads of information coming out about Advanced Warfare in the next coming days, weeks, and also months. So I'm going to be covering all the latest news info. So if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I would definitely recommend you do so if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news. And so first off, the most notable thing about Advanced Warfare is that there's a lot of changes, one of which is the exoskeleton or exosuit. These are things that soldiers wear which basically give them enhanced strength, super jumps, basically turn you into a super soldier. And out of all the crazy things we've seen in the trailer, the big question is how much of that will be in multiplayer. Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey, who are the two big guys at Sledgehammer, pretty much answered that, and they said that we're bringing some of the big experiments to the core mechanics that will affect multiplayer and all modes of the games. That pretty much confirms that the exoskeleton and all the crazy things we've seen in the trailer are going to be in multiplayer, and they are really going to change the core mechanics of Call of Duty pretty much like we've never seen before. I mean, a lot of Call of Duty does change over the years, but I honestly think this is going to be the biggest one. Whether that is good or not is obviously unknown at this point, because we don't know how it's going to play, we don't know how much change is going to be, because if you see things like super jumping, invisibility cloaks, that's an entirely new Call of Duty game. It's going to be very interesting to see how they actually do it, and especially in esports, because that's going to require a brand new learning curve. And even though it is vague, it does suggest the exoskeleton will definitely be a multiplayer. It'll be a main kind of feature of the creator class system, and some of the features include things like being able to boost dodge towards covers. This is almost like a sliding mechanism. You can boost a short little burst until you're covered and you can be into safety, or maybe around a wall, into a piece of cover, into a building, something like that. You can perform these little boosts. You can also perform super jumps, which you've seen in the trailer, these massive jumps that people are able to do. Also, you can use zip lines, climb buildings with magnetic gloves, which you also saw in the trailer, and also use optic camouflage, so invisibility, like we also saw in the trailer. And as crazy as it sounds, this could all very well be a multiplayer, and I would estimate most of it to be. Obviously, that wouldn't work on most of the maps in the past Call of Duty games, but I would imagine the maps would be specially built to accommodate the super jumps, climbing walls, and but with the wall climbing, I would bet you can only do it for specific areas. I would imagine like maybe one or two surfaces on some of the maps will have special metal plate surfaces so that you can actually climb it, like how you can breach very few areas in the Ghost map. So I would imagine that's how it's going to work, and if there's a metal plated area, you can actually climb up it and gain access to a building or something like that. Another important piece of news is that they also confirmed co-op mode. This is obviously track of zombies and Infinity Ward of aliens. One of the easiest things to speculate right now is that we'll get some kind of cyborg or robot zombie, seeing as this game is set in the 2050 area, and it's very, very easy to speculate that we'll get some kind of cyborg zombies, and I think it's personally likely to happen. But by co-op mode, I don't think they necessarily meant like that. I think they probably meant in terms of spec ops and co-op missions, like we saw in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, where you can go and play spec op missions, survival mode, chaos mode, stuff like that. A lot of people seem to think there will be some kind of zombies-like mode, and a lot of people don't. So I'll be interested to know from you guys whether you think there will be or not, and would you prefer them to just work on single player and multiplayer, or would you prefer to see a third survival like horde mode to be added to the game? And if so, what would you like to see? We do know that Call of Duty Online has cyborgs, and this is very, very similar to zombies. It has the original zombies maps, and instead of zombies, they're cyborg robot zombies, and I can imagine a similar thing coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, something to entertain the dedicated zombie fan base, because there is a massive amount of people who love these horde modes, love these survival type aspects. Another multiplayer related bit of information that was mentioned in the Game Informer article was that in the single player you can upgrade your exosuit with points you earn doing missions. So this definitely strikes to me as a multiplayer feature that we can likely see in the creator class system, where you can upgrade your exosuit. I can definitely imagine some kind of dedicated perks that revolve around upgrading your special exosuit that involve maybe jumping higher or your cloak lasts longer, things like that. I really cannot wait to get more information about multiplayer, although we won't be getting any information till around August at least. There's still a lot we can take from the single player and relate it to multiplayer, and hopefully in the next coming days I'll be bringing you even more videos talking about things we'll see in multiplayer, possible kill streaks, weapons, stuff stuff like that. So look forward to those videos, and hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it informative. You can now pre-order Advanced Warfare. I'll leave links in the description to Amazon. Those are some of the first builds to have it up, and they've also got a description about the game if you want to read that and get a little bit more info about the story mode and stuff like that. And also for you guys on the PC, my brand new sponsor G2A are now selling Advanced Warfare on Steam for £32 or $52, which I believe is the cheapest place to get Advanced Warfare right now, and it's definitely the cheaper option than Amazon. So I'll leave the links to G2A in the description for you to check out Advanced Warfare or any other PC games. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you later.